in tonight undefeated said, I can't for even one moment fight his kind of fight. Navarette had his kind of fight in the first half of this fight, in the first round, in the fourth round, in the fifth round, and now he is moments away from hearing that he is a two-division world champion.
Well, I know what, fighters come in, they say, oh, it's going to be easy, it's going to be easy. I know what it looks on the outside, but then you get in there. And then you got to deal with reality. And the reality tonight for Villa is that, Navarette is one of those guys that's hard to train for and hard to prepare for. It may look easy from the outside because he makes a lot of mistakes in there. But the power is what makes up his mistakes. That is what carries Navarette normally to victory. He's able to hurt guys with the left hand, with the right hand. He's long, he's awkward, he's wiry, he's strong. And Villa, being an inexperienced fighter, didn't have anything other than just box. Like, you got to have a plan A, you got to have a plan B, and sometimes you got to have a plan C and put it in effect.
Yeah, I think the full game plan, like Joe said earlier, was plan A. That went out the window, in the first round. Ruben Villa did the best he could. His best wasn't.
All right, let's talk. Oh man, I almost didn't make this fight. I had took my nap too late. The card started at 10, but you know how it is with ESPN, especially if it's like college football or the motherfucking what is it? The college football trophy. Oh Lord, I know motherfuckers gonna crucify me. You don't know the motherfucking Heisman. There you go. Anyway, can I just go ahead and get into it? I don't want to see no fucking Navarette versus Christopher Diaz. I don't want to see no fucking Navarette. I mean, I'm going to watch it. I would probably enjoy him. But in fucking Jesse Magdaleno, no Navarette versus Miguel Mariaga. Like, that's very top rankish, bro. Like, yo, like, okay, let's say, for example, his next fight, he fights one of those guys. Then, yo, fucking Josh Warrington, Conju, Leo Santa Cruz, give up that belt. Fucking give it up. He ain't going back down to 126. He's fighting at 135 against, it's all weird. I'm sorry, I'm a little tiny bit untethered. A tiny bit untethered. I mean, I'm having a good night, so I'm having a good night.
WBO featherweight champion of the world, Emmanuel Vaquero Navarette.
So there he is, new world champion, WBO featherweight champion, and now a two-division world champion, his first fight at featherweight, and he claims a belt, and he does so impressively. Emmanuel Navarette. A reminder that SportsCenter is coming up in just a moment. They will have all the reaction to what happened in the NBA Finals tonight as the Heat won Game 5. In 8 days, we will have the most anticipated fight that boxing has been able to make. Vasily Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez for the undisputed lightweight championship of the world from right here in this very ring. And in moments, we will hear from the new champ, Emmanuel Navarette.
All right, so let's talk.
Top Rank Boxing is brought to you by...
So let's mute that. I like that little card. Now, I woke up. I remember fucking CNN was on. It was Don Lennon. So it was probably like 10 o'clock, right? Right? Don Lennon. And I turned to ESPN, and I already saw earlier, like, college football game. Make sure you set the DVR for ESPN2, ESPN News, and, of course, ESPN. So, anyway, next week is going to be so lit. So what was I saying? So I woke up when the dude was fighting, the 160-pound Kazakhstanian dude. Now, I was supposed to do a video on that fight, and it was a pretty brutal knockout. But, I had to take a shower, then come down here and set everything up. So I had to have some dinner. So, I don't know. I kind of want to get to that fight tomorrow. Even though I saw it, I kind of want to do a video on it. Let's watch a little bit of this before we...
It's very funny. A lot of people talking about Teofimo. What Teofimo? He is nothing in the boxing now.
This is going to be beautiful.
Worthy of all the hype.
This kid has all the skills in the world.
The next great one, some are saying. So here we go. You want to touch greatness, then carry around the label undisputed. The most anticipated fight in boxing has arrived. That is next Saturday.
Like, if boxing can cause me to have an ejaculation, that's like ejaculation. Like, fucking below my teeth, you know, shit. Shit. All right, let's listen in. Shh, shut up.
Went the distance, but you dropped him in rounds 1 and 4. Why do you think he was able to do that? Dijiste, lo voy a tumbar, lo voy a acabar, pero no pudiste noquearlo a pesar de tumbarlo 2 veces. ¿A qué lo atribuyes?
Pues es que Villa es un peleador muy experimentado, yo lo reiteré desde un momento, más bien desde antes que empezara la pelea, yo siempre le aposté a que Villa, después de sentir la pegada, iba a moverse todo el tiempo y así fue una pelea muy atropellada porque me arrasaba mucho y se me pegaba mucho y aparte pues subía también mucho, ¿no? Fue complicado, pero gracias a Dios se dio el triunfo.
Said I knew that from the beginning because I told you guys he's a great boxer, and that's exactly what he did. He used his skills, and once he felt the power, I told you he was going to start moving even more, and he started to get on his bike, move around the ring. I couldn't get the knockout, but the most important thing is I came away with the victory, and I'm now a 2-division world champion. ¿Qué significa para ti ser campeón en 2 divisiones? What does it mean to now be a featherweight champion and be a champion 2 divisions?
No, yo estoy bastante satisfecho, muy contento. Esto refleja mucho el trabajo que hemos hecho. Esto aquí se compensan todos los sacrificios. Todo mi equipo y yo estamos muy contentos y agradecidos por las oportunidades que nos han dado y aprovecharlas nosotros.
I'm very happy, I'm very proud of this belt because it is a symbol of all the sacrifices that my team and I have made. It's our payoff and it keeps making it worth it because you give us opportunities and we take advantage of them. En 122 nadie quería unificar contigo. ¿A quién quieres en 126 para que no pase lo mismo? At 122, you've told me nobody wanted to unify. There was no big names for me. Who do you want to fight at 126 now that you're a champion?
Yo la verdad tengo la mira en los campeones de la 126, cual sea. En especial me encantaría pelear con Warrington. Siento que es un peleador bastante atractivo junto con mi estilo para hacer una excelente pelea. Él no corre, son puros golpes lo que él hace y me encantaría. No sabes el gusto que me daría pelear con Warrington.
He said, look, at the end of the day, I'm a champion now. I hold the belt, and I want to unify against anybody. But if you give me a choice, I want Josh Warrington. I think his style and mine would mesh perfectly in the ring. He's a fighter that doesn't run. He comes forward. He throws a lot of punches. I throw a lot of punches. That's going to be an attractive fight when it happens. Felicidades y muchas gracias. Congratulations. And Mark, we send it to you.
You know, if Navarette...
All right, I'm sorry. We got to stop. And talk. It's just that, like, okay, I can understand at 122, you know, unification opportunities, especially with the political landscape, he couldn't get them. But at 126, politically, Josh Warrington is Matchroom now, right? Remember, I cover all Josh Warrington fights. I'm just a little brain fart. So he is Matchroom now, right? Matchroom and Top Rank work together, and Eddie Hearn wouldn't stop that fight. Or is he Frank Warren? No, he was Frank Warren, and then he's Matchroom now. So it can happen. Conju and Warrington are supposed to be happening next, right? But Eddie Hearn is trying to get Leo Santa Cruz and the W. I'm sorry, my microphone. I made a new setup. I tested it earlier, like my whole layout and everything. So shit's a little out of whack. So if my sound's a little low, I apologize. Shit is a little out of whack, all right? So just, you know. Conju Warrington for the WBA Super and IBF. Leo Santa Cruz, Al Heyman, stop, like, let it go. Stop holding on to the belt. Gary Russell, don't get me, we don't know what the fuck he's doing. So, yeah, that's got to be the move. I mean, don't get me wrong. Let's say, for example, if they do Navarrete versus Magdaleno. Magdaleno is number 1 by the WBC, but that doesn't mean he's the mandatory. I'm looking at the, did the Heat win? Fucking Kyle. My bad. Let me even pay attention. Did the Heat win? I denounced the Philadelphia 76ers. I denounced them. I denounce you. Clear. Fucking, how'd you give Al Horford fucking a max deal? Weird. Whatever. Anyway, Dog Bay moved to 130, right? I covered his last fight.
Green into the hands of LeBron James. Butler on him. Green coming up to set a screen. James goes the other way. Drives down the lane. Back out to Green. Green for three. Off the mark. No good. Marquise Morris has it. Throws it inside and throws it out of...
My bad. There was a game in the background. So where did Dog Bay move? Did he skip 126? What was his last fight? I can just go check. Damn, we already been here 13 minutes. Shit. Nothing else to talk about, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't want this video to be like a super long video. I'm out of here. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. Please subscribe.